Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, October 17th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. As a bodybuilding fan, you can't help but love the guys who wake up and roll out of bed every day with a chip on their shoulders, regardless of how much hardware they've got stacked up in their trophy cases. And Cedric McMillan's made a career out of being one of those guys. Over the weekend, this year's Arnold Classic champ almost broke the internet when he dropped the news that he's targeting another show before shutting things down for the season. Even with an Arnold Classic title and a top 10 Olympia finish on the books this year, the sentiments I'm hearing from my sources inside the McMillan camp are that he still thinks he's got one more historically great round left in the chamber. So when a game-changing Cedric McMillan shows up a few weeks from now and destroys anything and everything in his path, the momentum he'll be carrying into 2018 will certainly be something to talk about. Having the dedication and focus to consistently do great things in a division that is as competitive as the bikini one is right now is something that most athletes flat out don't have. But then again, I guess that's what makes perennial Olympia contender Janet Layug so special. Late Friday night, Layug released her latest round of progress photos just before she hops into phase one of her off-season program. Even though it's been a relatively quiet year for Layug from a competitive standpoint, the look she brought to place second back at the Asia Grand Prix was probably one of the most complete from front to back of her entire career. Dating back to her rookie season in 2014, Layug has routinely been regarded as one of the most dangerous athletes in all of bikini. So it shouldn't surprise anyone if a lights-out Janet Layug shows up in Columbus next season and winds up being crowned the next 2018 Arnold Classic champ. As the old saying goes, if you want to beat the champ, then you're going to have to knock them out. Well, all I can say is good luck to anyone out there brave enough to step into the ring with four-time Women's Physique Olympia champ Juliana Malacarne. Over the weekend, Malacarne was seen hammering out a Saturday morning leg session out at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym as she starts to ease her way back into that deadly championship groove. Despite some of the noise we heard pre-Olympia and a couple of hungry young challengers throwing rocks at the throne, when the dust finally settled once again, it was Juliana Malacarne who walked away as the undefeated, undisputed champion of the division. And until I hear her say that she's ready to hang it up with my own two ears, I'll be the first one out there riding shotgun on the Juliana Malacarne bandwagon. They say that success is what you get when hard work meets opportunity. So I guess it's a good thing that second-year pro Sas Heirati is no stranger to hard work. After wrapping up a solid sophomore campaign that saw her lock up two very impressive top 6 finishes at the Cal Pro and New York Pro, the UK big man has been attacking the early part of his offseason like a man possessed. The latest updates coming out of Team Heirati show what looks to be an easy 5 to 10 pounds of new quality muscle, not to mention some major improvements from front to back that'll definitely be paying dividends down the road. Heirati is one of those athletes who looks like they could be poised for a breakout season in 2018, and I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if he ends up knocking off a few major veteran names in the process. Usually the off-season means it's time to let your hair down a little bit and take your foot off the gas. But maybe no one ever let Lukas Osladil in on the little secret. Late last week, new progress photos were released from the Osladil camp that show the Czech Republic native looking like he's ready to step on stage at a moment's notice. Even though he may not have placed quite as high as he would have liked at the Olympia and Prague Pro, the career-defining win he had earlier this year at the Arnold Brazil really solidified just how dangerous this guy can be when he fills out enough to bring all the detail of his insane level of conditioning out at its fullest. And as long as he can find a way to come back next season and repeat that same process, it doesn't take a major stretch of the imagination to see Lukas Osladil winning a handful of shows against some serious quality competition. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.